What's going on, guys? Today is Wednesday, February 28th. We ran the Big Ten Championship this last weekend, and I'll just give you a little race analysis, a recap of the whole weekend. I thought I ran pretty well. It could have been better, could have been worse. I'm just, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll just get right into it. I'll just let you guys watch the video first, and then I'll talk about it after. I'll watch the prelims. This is the prelims right here. Let's see, full screen that. And I'm right here.
And Walker out really well. Thompson too is outside, but Kalen Walker running away with this one. Late charge into second from Jeremiah Smith of Nebraska. Kalen Walker goes 6:51.
So not bad. That was tied my PR, but my PR was at altitude, so it converted to 6:53. So this is technically my PR now. This is tying me for second in the country, the second place in the country. He ran 49, but same thing, had a conversion to 51. So tied technically. He ran 49, but I, technically tied.
And they're off. Great.
Here's the prelim or the finals. Started really quick. I'm right here.
And they're off. Great start from Kalen Walker. That's the most important part of the 60. And Walker's trying to run away, but here comes Trayor. Trayor blasts through at the finish. What a close from the 200-meter specialist.
Yeah, depression. No, I'm joking. It's a good race from that kid. He ran really well. I ran 6:61, which was my PR coming into the year, actually. So it's hard for me to be mad. I know I had so much more. If I would have ran my PR, if I would have ran what I ran in the prelims, I would have won. And yeah, very frustrating for me because, you only get one chance at that. And I have another year next year, so I'll have another chance at it. But I really wanted to come away with it this year. I was really set up to do it. But hey, all respect in the world for this kid. He had to have been feeling so good, PRing by that much and getting the dub. Really happy for him. Yeah, frustrating though. Very frustrating. I'll just talk about the
is in lane 4.
Prelims first. Try to stay positive. Prelims, I felt really good. I felt really confident, and I was just trying to make a statement, run through the line, and just do my thing.
And Walker out really well. Thompson too is outside, but Kalen Walker running away with this one.
Right,
late charge into second from Jeremiah Smith of Nebraska. Second in the NCAA. He ran 6:51 at altitude. Now he does it at sea level. And you just see he gets out so well and is just able to power away from the rest of the field last 25, 30.
Separated right there. So what is that, like? That's 20 meters, right? Ballpark. 20 meters
out
to
so well and is just
40
able to
meters. I just separated.
Power away from the rest of the field
separating.
last 25, 30 meters.
Which in the finals I just did not do that. I could not find that gear in the finals. I think I had a better start in the prelim or in the finals. I had a better start.
Is in lane
I separated
4.
in the first 5 meters in the finals. I didn't really do that here, but I had that back half of the race.
And Walker out really well. Thompson too is outside, but Kalen Walker running away with this one.
Just looks strong.
Late charge into
easy,
second from
easy.
Jeremiah Smith of Nebraska.
Final felt so hard. I think that's.
And there.
Isn't that interesting? It's just like it feels like your PRs feels way easier than your I don't know what to call it. Like your tough races, the ones that feel really hard. You're just grinding it out, just trying to get to the line. It ends up being slower than your easiest races. This one felt so hard, but I did feel like I got out
and
there.
They're off. Great start from Kalen Walker. That's the most important part of the 60.
And then Walker starts closing on me right there, and that race, it's over at this point. The 60 is so short that he has momentum. I did not have any momentum. It was over right here. There's nothing I can do the rest of this race.
Trying to run away, but here comes Trey.
And I just didn't have anything. I just didn't have that next gear. And it's hard for me to talk about it. I'm trying to talk about it, but I don't want to be that guy that makes all kinds of excuses. Like, whatever happened leading up to this race is my fault. And I should have done better. I want to make that clear. I don't want to be like, oh, this happened, so I couldn't do this. And like, oh, it's just pity, poor me. I'm not like that, bro. And, you know, it could have been several things. I mean, I didn't really sleep that well the night before. I don't know if it was nerves or whatever. And, you know, I had trouble falling asleep, so I didn't sleep that well. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, but kid brought it.
And they're off. Great start from Kalen.
This kid right here. His PR coming into the meet was 6:63. He was running that all year long. And then he comes to this meet and just massive PR. Just had a day. Had a couple days. And, yeah, if he would have ran his PR coming into the meet, I would have still won. Even though I ran like... Oh, sorry for cussing. I'll blurt that out. I ran like poop.
Kalen Walker, that's the most important part of the 60. And Walker's trying to run away, but here comes Trayor.
No transition right there. Just take it. Where's 20 meters at? That's 10. So here, I was separating. And the other one, I was separating. And this is my first time really analyzing it, so I'm kind of like figuring it out too. Like what happened. I really don't. Like, it's hard for me to just know what happened. It's such a quick race. It just happens so fast and just it's over before you know it. But right here, I'm separating in the prelims. And in the finals,
that's the most important part of the 60. And Walker's trying.
Maybe I did a little bit, but not like the final. And then now at this point, I'm just reaching for the line because I saw this kid right next to me. I knew he was passing me. At this point, I knew it was over. There's nothing I can do. In the 60, you can't speed up right here. If he has more momentum than you, there's nothing you can do at this point. Like the race is over. In the 60, the race is done right here. Like, if you're going to pass him, you have the momentum to pass him. But if you don't, then it's already over.
Run away, but here comes Trayor.
Yeah, like I said, just leaning for the line, trying to just get there. Where, see, I'm reaching for the line. In the prelims,
is in lane 4.
I was running through the line. I felt like I could ran a whole 100 meters. I felt like I was running 100.
Thompson, too, is outside, but Kalen Walker running away with this one.
Barely even leaned at the line. Like, I'm in the finals, I'm reaching for the line. Like, come here. Just like, you know, Michael Jordan in Space Jam, just reaching for the line in the final. And then right here, I'm still building. I was not building in the final.
Late charge into second.
And, you know, me leaning for the line didn't cost me the race. It was done well back here. But
this one,
that's just one of those things I see. And, yeah, it's frustrating. But it doesn't get me down. Like, I still feel confident in my abilities. We have nationals in a couple weeks. Next week now. And I like my odds at nationals. I really do. I don't want to, you know, have beef with anybody or like talk down on anybody. But I feel good about my chances. And I feel like I can really go and I feel like I can, you know, have a pretty good chance to win. Even though I lost here. But I know I have more to give. I know this wasn't.
And they're off. Great start from Kalen Walker. That's the most important part of the 60. And Walker's trying to run away, but here comes Trayor. Trayor blasts through at the finish. What a close from the 200-meter specialist.
Right there, just frustration.
6:50.
I've done a really good job this year about just taking my losses and just not getting so torn up over it. I feel like in the past, I'll lose and then I'll be so down on myself and I'll be just sad for the rest of my day and just, you know, let it ruin my mood. But this year I just, you know, congrats to the kid. He went out there, he took it, and, you know, he took advantage of the opportunity. I didn't bring my best. It's totally my fault. I'm just doing what I can to make sure that doesn't happen at nationals. And, you know, I feel healthy still. I still feel good. I got a high day on Friday, and I'm going to go high again on Tuesday. We're going to leave Wednesday morning, and we'll run prelims Friday and hopefully finals on Saturday. And it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. I want to see if he can do this at Nationals. I want to see if he can do it again. That was a massive PR. I'm a big fan of him. I mean, he came back in 200, he doubled, and then he ran 20.4, and then he went back and anchored the 4x4. So all the respect in the world for this guy. You know, he's an insane runner. He's got a lot of potential. I think he runs for the Ivory Coast, so I'm sure we'll see him at the Olympics this year, barring any injuries. Really good athlete. Congrats to him. Shout out to him. I guess I don't know how long this video has lasted so far. I don't have a timer, but I'll just wrap it up a little bit here. My final thoughts. Tough one. Rough one, man. My prelims gave me a lot of confidence. I had a lot of confidence going into the final. And just couldn't get it done. So I'll learn from it. Don't get too down on myself. Keep my head up. And move forward. I think the next time you guys will see me is after Nationals. So hopefully give you a nice little recap of that. Hopefully it goes well. Looking to bring back a dub, man. I'm going to do my best and, give it my all. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.